Let's see what messages Spirit has for you in this lovely moment. I see Radiant Beauty that came out yesterday. Somebody in the collective is Radiant Beauty. Or many of you, I'm sure. Glowing with high vibrational energy. Can't be faked, can't be bought in a bottle. But you are anxious, my love. Okay. A little bit's okay, but let's not make that a habit. Let's not make that an all-day thing or every occurrence. What up, Spirit? You got anxious. I keep seeing Chosen 144, but it hasn't come out. The Saboteur, tactical, opportunistic, and stealthy. So you're anxious and there's a saboteur involved. I'm taking it. Chosen 144 popped up right under my thumb. It wants to be out here. You're chosen, baby. Of course you're going to be sabotaged or attempts to sabotage you. They can only slow you down. Pump the brakes on a few things. A way out of no way. And that's right under saboteur. Somehow it's how it, I didn't plan to have that, but okay, I'm going to leave it there. All right. An anxious 144 chosen. A saboteur tried to sabotage you, but you made a way out of no way. Wars not make one great. Wow. So somebody declared war on you because they think that war makes you great. They're bad already. They like to fight. But war is not what makes you great. It's not what makes you great. This may involve a lover. Wow. Some kind of love, eh? Love and war are opposites. They don't go hand in hand. All right, I grabbed it. I'm going to use it. Names. That usually comes at the end for me, or close to the end. And we have Aiden, Aisha, Asha, Annette, and Arnell. Again, David, Alexander, Alan, Greg, Kevin, Brian, and Connor. Somebody is in my collective with that, on that card. It's a David, an Alan, or an Alexander, a Brian, a Connor, a Greg, or a Kevin. Comes out so often. Whoa. Okay. We'll make these the last ones. All right. Liam, Mia, Noah, Zoe, Ava, Leo, Lucy, Amy, Camille, Charlotte, Sophie, Madeline, Amelie, Leah, Helen, or Helene, and Claire. Maximilian, again, we get you a lot, Maximilian. Who are you with a name like that? My word. Lucas, Leon, Felix, Nicholas, Johann, Frederick, and Carl. There's a lot of names that came out, Holy Spirit. Okay. Montel, Monica, Melissa, Estelle, Eden, and last but not least, Mustafa, Faris, Adnan, Tariq, Nasir, Rashid, and Rashad. Rashid spelled 2 ways, and Rashad. My lovelies, those are you. All right, so wars not make one great. I think that was Master Yoda that said that. From Star Wars. Mr. Lover, you like to war in? But wars not make one great, my friend. And we have obsession coming out with distance. So you may live at a distance from this person that may be obsessed with you, Miss Chosen or Mr. Chosen, trying to sabotage you from afar. Okay. But you made a way out of no way. That's clear. Okay. Whoa. And there's karma for these inconveniences, these pauses, these delays, these tactics, the war. There's karma because you didn't ask for war. Sorrow and Soulmates came out last reading. Wow. So maybe this person is sorry over you thinking that you are their soulmate. They're sorry that you're gone. Or maybe you will have some sorrow because the karma is deadly. But whatever the situation is leading you to peace. And that's the bottom line here. And I love it, love it, love it. I love the energy. But why are you anxious? What are you anxious about, dear one? Chosen 144. You're anxious. A way out of no way. You made a way out of no way. You're on your way to peace. There's karma. The day is beautiful and bright. Well, it's actually cloudy, but it's beautiful cloudy. Let's see. All right, Spirit. Why is the collective of beautiful, chosen, big heart following their path aligned with you, Most High? Why are they anxious? Bad news? I'm going to put that aside. Others came out, but I'm just taking the one on top. You're anxious about bad news. A rapid escalation of events causes panic and urgency. A sudden crisis disrupts your plans and creates chaos. The unbearable truth weighs heavily on your heart. Oh, Holy Spirit saying you're not anxious. Duh. Sorry, but that's so stupid and old school, eh? But it came out. The Holy Spirit said you're not anxious. The saboteur, your ex-lover, I take it, at a distance, is the one that's anxious. Okay. They have had bad news. They have a sudden crisis of some sort. And then we have urgent news. Maybe they're in the news, literally, back-to-back news like that. Look at these cards. That's why they're anxious. Spirit is not messing around. One more, Spirit. Let's see. Across distance. Yeah. Someone at a distance. Wow. Okay. So let's see here. Where do we go from here? I don't know why I'm going to the money deck, but I feel like I'm curious to see what Spirit's going to bring out. Spirit, what do you want to say about any of this at all? You're headed to peace. Someone else has karma and it's evolving news. Money manager. You're on your way to some success. That's why I was drawn to this. It could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. The office, again, it's about career. Delegating more can help you increase your earnings. Secretary, staff assistant, office manager. Again, that name manager. You may be managing an office, your own home office, your own business. And then we have science. Keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you. So this is happening right under your nose, but you don't know it. Gossip. People are going to be talking about it. Or, yeah, gossip about the news of your friend. Wow. And then at the bottom, you have loss. So, that might be the bad news as well. I'm not sure. Take it where it resonates, okay? All right, Miss Chosen or Mr. Chosen. Let's see what you like to do. Let me grab this deck. I haven't used it in a while. What are you into? Mr. and Miss Chosen. Or Mrs. Chosen. What are we into? What is this 144? Time to decide. Okay. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Spirit's saying you can have whatever you desire right now. So just start mulling over in your head. What will you do with that money? I put the card back. Oh my. Because you're going to have an infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Beautiful. Whatever you decide that purpose is, or whatever you feel aligned with. Oh. Sensitivity. You're sensitive. Yeah, you're chosen. We are empathic. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Beautiful. Maybe changes meaning like you probably have already gotten rid of any, energies that don't serve you, that don't stay high vibrational with you. So maybe you're becoming even more sensitive and you're going to have to like, I don't know, I'm just thinking like maybe even now you have to get rid of perfumes. You're more sensitive to stuff on your skin or foods, So now it's even more things that you're noticing that are not right for you, that you probably always used. Let go. Yeah, let go of some things that you're sensitive to. Maybe music that show that you like, I'm not going to say it, but let's just say a crime show or a law show that really floats your boat. It's a tradition that you watch it once a week or something like that. How does it make you feel? Is it lowering your vibration? Time to let it go. Time to let it go. I like your energy, my love. Beautiful. I'm just going to get a self-care at this point. And we're going to end this because it's pretty straightforward. No more sabotaging. The war is over that you didn't ask for. And they'll deal with their karma and their bad news. But you're going to live in peace. Let's not forget that, my friend. Oh, okay. Lay down and let every muscle soften one at a time until you are just like, relieved and at peace. And with that, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out.